Not everybody's day goes according to plan. A lot of people, when their day falls apart, go online and share what's happened. I share their stories with you. Epic fails on Rock 107.
Have you heard about the lonesome loser? He's a loser, but he still keeps on trying.
I managed to punch a customer's child as he walked around the corner, just as I was enthusiastically pointing his mother in the direction of what she was looking for in our store.
Loser!
I found out that my girlfriend has been cheating on me. How did I find out? I'm sitting in a hospital room being given antibiotics, so you do the math.
I'm a loser.
Their lack of success makes us feel better about our lives. Epic fails on Rock 107. I was in the elevator with my new boss. He asked things like, "How are you? How's your day? And what's for dinner?" I answered everything and tried to make small talk. Then I noticed he was wearing a Bluetooth and was talking to someone else.
Are you a big loser? Yes, you are. You are a loser!
After a kidless, romantic dinner complete with fancy wine and a back rub, my wife decided that researching flat earth theories was more interesting than sex with me.
Loser.
Their defeat is our victory. Epic fails on Rock 107. I asked my husband if he knew what day it was. His answer? Garbage day. While that may be true, it's also our 6-year wedding anniversary. I demanded to know why my boyfriend even stays with me if he's not interested in marriage or children, hates my family, barely talks to me when he gets home, and seems uninterested in sex. Apparently, the cheap rent on my apartment was his sole interest in me.
Sorry, you're such a loser.
Breaking the news that's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Samsung unveiled an AI robot companion for pets. It's perfect for pet owners who care about their animals, but not really. Getting regular aerobic exercise can ease chronic lower back pain. In other words, most Americans will continue to live with chronic lower back pain. Kevin Hart has a private group chat with Tom Cruise. The messages are short, the participants even shorter.
Making sure breaking news stays broken. Tune in tomorrow for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Glorious bank holiday? Well, fret no more. Introducing Nonchalantix, the envy-busting elixir that'll have you conquering the workday with a grin bigger than the sale price on a mattress. Just pop one Nonchalantix pill a day and watch your envy vanish faster than a snow cone in July. Bid farewell to the green-eyed monster and welcome to a world where everyone revels in MLK Day, President's Day, Juneteenth, or any other federal holiday without a hint of workplace envy. Nonchalantix is apathy in a pill. Side effects may include a blasé attitude towards others, lackadaisical hygiene habits, and a penchant for overuse of the phrase, meh. Nonchalantix, because sulking over others enjoying a day off is so last year. Consult your doctor about Nonchalantix today and get set to own MLK Day, President's Day, or any other federal holiday with a beaming smile that says, "Who gives a f***?" Nonchalantix, the apathy pill, because caring is just too much effort. Travis, who says, "Hey, Prospector, I would love for you to prank call my friend Michelle. Michelle, having a little trouble with relationships right now and all that kind of stuff. And I was thinking maybe you could just, be nice about it, but find something there that might be funny. Hopefully it'll bring a smile to her face. That's really what I want to do." Well, that's what we want to do too. And I came up with the idea that I was going to be a life coach and help her out. It's another Prospector prank call on Rock 107.
Hello?
Hi, yeah, I'm calling for Michelle Carson.
This is her. Who's that?
Hey, Michelle, this is Rick. I know we haven't spoken before. One of your friends gave me your phone number and said I might be able to reach out to you. If you have just a quick second, I just want to ask you a question.
I'm sorry, who gave you my number?
It's just one of your friends who reached out, said you were going through some stuff, and maybe I could help out and talk to you for a second. So if you have just a second.
About?
I don't know, and that's the point. I just wanted to reach out to you and see if everything's okay, if you're doing well, and maybe could give you a chance to talk it out for a second. So
Yeah, everything's good.
Well, your friend told me you might be going through, like, some stuff, and maybe I could offer my services, and maybe kind of like, brighten your day. And sometimes it's good to have an outside independent opinion on stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't really know you, so I'm not comfortable sharing stuff.
I understand that this is out of the blue, but I think if you just give me a second, you'll be comfortable talking. You can ask a question about myself. My name's Rick. What else do you want to know?
Why are you calling, though?
I told you, one of your friends said that you're going through some stuff, some difficulties, and I like to help people out.
Who's this friend?
Well, here's my point. I don't want to make it about that. I want to make it about you. Focus on you. I'm here to listen, so you tell me what's going on, and maybe I can give you an independent opinion.
Rick,
where can you get that?
I'm sure you're really nice, and I'm sure you mean well, but I gotta go.
Hold on a second. What is troubling you? Is it a relationship issue?
That's my business.
No, I understand.
I'm really sorry.
Well, listen, I understand you want to get off. You've never talked to me before. It's weird. I'm not asking you for personal information, like your credit card number or your address or anything like that. I'm trying to be someone who can listen.
Look, I understand, but I don't know you. This is coming out of the blue. I just answered my phone, and all of a sudden,
I wouldn't have your number out of the blue if someone you know that cared about you didn't give it to me. My guess would be you're going through something emotional, maybe a relationship, probably a guy in a romantic relationship. Am I correct about that?
I'm not talking to you about this.
But we are talking about, right? Okay, I'm just trying to help you through this.
I don't know you.
I'm a life coach, and I'm just getting started, and it would help out a lot if you'd cooperate a little bit, because how am I going to help you and be your life coach if you don't cooperate?
You're a life coach?
Yeah. Do you want to move forward with this, or are we not doing it? Because I'm going to be honest with you, the 10 minutes are going to be up real soon, and it's going to be a complete waste of time, and the first session is the only one that's free.
I have to pay? You called me
No, this
and
one's free. This one's free. When you start out with me, the first one is free.
This is just really weird. I don't need a life coach. I don't need anything.
So you're saying none of this has been any help to you? None of it?
No, this is super weird. It's bizarre.
Can I just ask you one last thing?
Sure.
Since we had at least one session, I'm trying to build up my Yelp. Can I at least use your name and likeness for a testimonial? Like, I called Michelle and we had a conversation, and things seem to be going well for her.
Are you kidding me? Is this real?
No, Michelle, it's Prospector. This is a Prospector prank call. You're on Rock 107 right now.
Oh my God. Who gave you my number?
It was Travis. Your friend Travis told us to call you.
Oh, Travis, if you're listening right now, thanks a lot.
Now, are you sure you don't need a life coach?
I'm good, you guys.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A couple flying back to New Jersey after a vacation in Mexico had their 5-month-old daughter with them, and by the time they landed, a woman next to them had crocheted a hat for the kid to celebrate the first flight the kid took.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
You gotta have some weird hairnets in a place like this. Good morning. I'm Rock 107's Prospector. As you may have heard, the world's first all-nude restaurant closed after just a few months in business. It was in Paris, France, which you think would have been like the perfect spot for it, but no, it failed. Now, maybe it's got something to do with the expensive prices. Meals were not cheap there, averaging from $60 to $80 a plate. However, even though the place shut down, they did have some very popular dishes. Here now are the most popular meals at the all-nude restaurant. Rump roast, pulled pork, pound cake. Yeah, some of the most popular meals at the all-nude restaurant. Rack of lamb, New York strip steak, donut holes. And the most popular meals at the all-nude restaurant, jerk chicken, French dip, bone-in steak. Thanks for listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app. A free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.